Front Row MMA here with Yannick Bahati, getting ready for a fight coming up in November at Fight UK. It's been a while since you set foot in the cage, and it's been a long layoff. Is that through injuries or through choice, or?
I've had a couple of injuries that have been bothering me for quite a few years now, back and forth. So that's the main reason I've been off.
So you've taken the time to make sure that they're not going to niggle you while you train?
It's been like, last time I fought was in February, now we're in September, so I took all the time on this 100% now.
A long layoff like that, some fighters look at it as a blessing, some as a curse. How have you looked at it?
To be fair, since then, certain things that, like for example, when I was injured, I couldn't do much stand-up, so I've been focusing a lot on my grappling. I've actually competed in a few grappling tournaments, gi and no gi. I'll start helping out most of the lads here, coaching and cornering and stuff like that. So really, it's been a blessing, to be honest.
Yeah. You talk about the fact you competed in some Jits tournaments.
Yeah.
I know you got a silver medal,
yeah, I did,
and that's with gi.
Yeah, I did that with the gi. Yeah.
How does that translate through to MMA? How does that help with your MMA grappling?
To me, it's like how I can explain this. For example, if you call in an armbar with a no gi, you can really pull out the move because it's slippery. Use your strength. Yeah. But na gi, you have to learn the proper way of escaping the armbar because you can't really just pull out. Yeah. Because it's friction and stuff like that. That's the main reason. So it touches the game a little bit. So
it certainly helps you with the defense, the grappling defense and what have you.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you like? You must enjoy the competition. Is grappling sort of your first love, or?
Nah, to be honest, I don't enjoy the tournaments. I enjoy grappling training and stuff, but I don't really enjoy entering the tournament because it's too long.
Yeah.
You have your first match that you wait for 20 minutes. And it's just too long for me, so it's not as fun as boxing or MMA. Yeah. But I enjoy training the grappling, but I just don't enjoy the competing, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, it just drags on a little bit.
You know, we got a fight coming up November 17th, I think, at Fight UK in Leicester, and you're fighting Matt Hallam.
Yeah.
What do you know about Matt?
I know he trains with Jimmy and Andre and all them guys from Rough House in Nottingham. Seems like he's a nice guy, like him a lot. He's really, really strong. I think by watching all his tapes, most of his fights are quite early in the first round, mostly by knockout TKO. So I think his main base is definitely the stand-up. So I think that's the main area that I'm really focusing on. And a lot of time I think since he's a big, strong guy, so I don't really want to be on my back on the bottom. So I need to do more work, like getting up on my feet, away from the cage and stuff like that. Basically, yeah.
It's kind of a battle of two good guys here. You know, it's a fight that anybody who knows you guys, when nobody wants to see you lose. Does that get in your head at all that you're fighting a guy that you'd probably be buddies with if you weren't?
Honestly, I think I'll fight my mum, to be fair. Seriously,
who'd win?
I think I will win, but it depends. But seriously, don't bother me. I'll fight a friend.
Yeah.
I'll fight a friend. It's just in the end there, to me, it's just competition. It's just out there to compete, so it don't really matter if the guy's nice or bad. Yeah. So it don't really bother me.
The fact that it's for a title, does that make any difference at all?
Yeah, 100% for sure.
Yeah.
To me, it shows like I'm stepping in the right direction. I've won belt at semi-pro. This is my first belt at professional level. So to me, it's like I'm just stepping up. So it's definitely a big thing for me.
You got a prediction for that fight?
Of course.
Want to share it with us?
Let me say, definitely 100% it will be in the first round.
First round?
I always say 3 minutes because when I used to box, the rounds are 3 minutes. Yeah. And if I can stop people with boxing gloves and stop them in 3 minutes, I'm definitely going to stop someone in 3 minutes in an MMA match. So it's always going to be around the 3 minute mark. I can see a knockout submission, to be honest. Either way, I'll let him pick his poison. Simple as that.
Now, I've seen you fight. I think I've seen all of your pro fights. One of the fights that sticks out for me is your fight with J.D. Hilton.
Yeah.
You caught in a real tight triangle. Yeah. But it seemed that most people would have tapped there. Where does that will come from? Because it was a tight triangle, wasn't it?
Yeah, for sure, 100%. I actually threw up in the cage as soon as I escaped the triangle. I couldn't see. All I could see just dots. And I start slowly coming back to me. I can see people outside the cage. The map were like fucking hell. I can really see. So eventually I started feeling sick, and I threw up about 5 seconds later. As soon as I escaped the triangle, I threw up right there. So it's honestly really tight.
Where does that will come from then?
To be honest, I'll say I'm just quite competitive. Yeah. When it first started, I wasn't really warm. He came out gun blazing, rushed me, and he kind of just woke me up. It's like, someone, you just push someone, and eventually, let's go. Then it's one of them really. Same as when I fought my last fight. Yeah. The guy illegally kneed me on the ground, it's like, okay, let's go. That's how it is. So I think it wakes you up kind of thing. That's what it is really. Yeah.
That's weird. Now, you said at the beginning of the interview that you were, you know, coaching and cornering. You were at the last AM and you had a few guys in the cage. How does that coaching and cornering help you as a fighter?
I actually even do classes here.
Yeah.
I do some of the grappling classes here at UTC. Yeah. So for me, it's like coaching is like I'm still training in a way because I'm still drilling and breaking down the technique, because in order to understand the technique, you have to actually know how to break it down. So it's just gonna make me better fighter, to be honest, really. Yeah.
How many times do you hope to fight in the next year? We got the one in November coming up.
Yeah, the one in November. I'm planning on doing one. Hopefully, I'm gonna speak to Ali and stuff. Try to get one before the end of the year, and then somewhere February, January, whenever the next.
So you're gonna try and be as active
exactly.
as you can?
I haven't fought since February, so I'm getting as much as I can for the end.
And what's the career progression that you want to take now? I mean, you're obviously fighting is what you want to do as the career full time. You know, how long before you want to sort of step to bigger stages? And I'm not belittling any of the, you know, Fight UK is a great show, but you know, how long before you want to step onto a card like Bama?
To be fair, I think I can fight Bama right now. I'm that confident, to be honest.
So all you need to do is call.
Yeah, seriously, I'm in a contract, so I'm happy with Fight UK. I love the guys, they're awesome show. But to be honest, I think I'm ready for Bama now. I think I could have fought for this belt on my first semi-pro fight when I haven't had a pro fight. I'm that confident. I'm that confident, seriously.
Where does that confidence come from? Because it's not arrogance. So, you know, there's some guys who can sit there and talk like that, and you go, "Wow, you're such an arrogant son of a." Where's that confidence? Where did that come from?
To be honest, I don't really know. I think in time, because it just builds up. You know, you're undefeated. I've got a good support system here, and I think just my mom always told me is like, if you don't believe in yourself, who else going to believe in you? So you got to believe in yourself, and I should truly believe myself 100% and go all the way. So no problem.
I think everyone from Front Row. I mean, because we have followed you, we're looking forward to seeing the fact that you step up. And if you look at sort of the Bama circuit, or perhaps even higher up than that, who would you want first?
What, in the UK, or are you talking about?
You know, you're ready. You said that you'd be ready for Bama now. Well, even UFC, one, anyway. Who'd make a good opponent for you now?
All the guys that I've seen in the UK, top level guys, the only person I really want is Jack Marshman. Simple as. Because he's only lost to Tom Watson, who is pretty much one of the best middleweights in the UK. Now he's in the UFC now. Yeah. So to me, he's number one in the middleweight in the UK. So preferably him.
And how long before we can expect to see that? Would you like that in the next year or so?
I would take that in the next fight, to be honest.
You take that tomorrow?
Because I was supposed to fight Jack Marshman when I was a semi-pro. So to me, it's no big deal. I know he's 10-0. I'm only 2-0. Where he's 10-1. I'm 2-0. To me, it's no big deal. I'm confident anytime really, to be honest.
And I guess the plan in the end is to follow your teammate Vaughn
exactly.
into the UFC.
Yeah, 100%.
Yannick, I want to wish you the best of luck in your fight in November. I think if people don't know who you and Matt Hallam are, they have to find a way to watch this fight. I think it'll be probably fight of the year. We wish you the best of luck. Thank you very much for your time, and good luck in your training.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Thanks very much.
Nice one,
Sorry, Yannick, is there anyone you'd like to give a shout out to or thank?
I want to thank obviously all my teammates, all the members of the gym, Vaughn, my coaches, Asim, Silk, Leon, my sparring partners, and Mark for putting all this for me together. That's about it, really.
Again, we wish you luck in the future, and thanks very much for your time.
Thank you, bro.
Cheers, pal.
Thank you.